Here we
Hi,
are. Here
Whip.
we are. There he is again. Hey, Ed. Freaking Maddie.
I need to move to your channel.
You jerk.
What do you say?
And
I didn't
there's
hear.
George. George is in the house. There's Six. And Cam Jam. And Aquarium Domain saying he's first, except for the people that went before him.
Maybe he's the first guy from South
And there's
Carolina.
you. Clicked over to see, clicked over, so let's get tanked, as Whip would say. There's Miss Didi. And Mary Oliver. And Danny V. Hello, hello.
And the trolls here.
That damn troll.
Who's the troll?
Yeah, I admitted I was, but not sure
Oh.
who they're talking to about.
Yeah, you guys, you mods, if I get a troll in here, just get them out. Make them go away. And that might be
Seville Steve's here.
Didi again there. Oh, you know what? It's not pronounced Seville. He just
Sevilla?
posted it, and I've already forgotten how you say it, but he posted it phonically or however, so
Phonetically,
you know how to say it.
phonetically.
Yeah, phonetically, yeah. There's
So
Steve B
how's it
and Skitter.
how is it pronounced, Steve?
Yeah, you'll have to do it again so I can remember. And there's Cheryl
Yeah.
Smith and Zinni.
There's
I just got here. I don't want to go
No,
away.
yeah.
You're not a troll.
said it was Civilli.
Savelli.
Steve Civilli. Civalli?
Savali.
Sevilla.
Civalli.
Sevilla.
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 Sevilla. Sevilla Steve. I don't think
Thanks,
I'm going to
Tony.
remember that, dude.
The party went great for the kids. Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
for who donated. Yep. I'll be
Oh,
posting
yeah. I forgot
videos
to ask
soon.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be posting a video of it soon on the
Yeah.
Art Club channel.
Did you give out candy?
No toys, pastry, and a drink.
Okay, pastries. That sounds.
Yeah,
I
pastry.
think I'd rather have a pastry than a candy.
Yeah.
Sevilla.
No, that's what Zan said. He says it was
Sevilla.
Sevilla. Sevilla or
No L.
Sevilla.
The very last, the most recent post.
Sevilla. Oh, yeah. Sevilla.
Sevilla.
Yeah.
YA is female in Czech. Like you put that on the back of my last name if you're a female.
Hey, Beto. Wow, late stream. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I usually, when I don't have to work on Friday, a lot of times I'll do a stream after Ed. There's George.
George.
Aquaballs.
Hey, Georgie.
George is awesome. Hey,
He-
George, you ought to
yeah,
go over to
fine.
Dr. Anthony's hotel and say hi to him, and then you could be on live with us.
He's probably pretty close.
No, he's in LA. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit of a cruise.
Yeah.
I haven't been there since '87, but I did go from LA, where we were staying with my buddy's father, and down to visit a cousin of mine in San Diego, and that was a bit of a drive.
2 hours. But traffic, though, depends on traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's Fish Preacher,
I'm at the
6166.
beach there, George.
Now there's two different airports, isn't there? Is there a Long Beach airport?
There's
And
LAX,
LAX?
Long Beach, Santa Ana, John Wayne Airport. There's a Burbank Airport, Ontario Airport. There's
Hey,
a lot
Rob.
of little airports around here.
Wow. Well, I've been to LAX the most, but one time we went in at Long Beach.
Yep.
I flew into
That's
LA.
like a third world airport. Used to be everything was outside. Now they've
Well-
kind of modernized it, but still, it's not, not what you'd expect.
My sister used to worked
when I
for South.
they're outside, you have to get off the plane and onto the tarmac and everything. I
You
hate-
know, like they have in Hawaii, where like in on the Big Island when we fly into Kona, there's the terminals outside, the waiting areas outside. It's all open air, and that's how Long Beach used to be, all open air.
I think I remember that. Well, it was a long time ago because that was before that was my sister's first baby, and that was Preston who put the floor in. And she tricked me to pick up Preston because I don't pick up babies because I'm afraid of dropping them. And when she was going through like TSA, even though I don't know if it was called TSA at that time,
Yeah,
but she handed me the baby. And I
and
held
he
it.
dropped it.
Yeah.
He froze.
Yeah, that was
I've seen-
Preston, and now he's a
I've seen that
power
movie.
line guy.
Just hold it at arm's length. Ah!
But I didn't kill the baby. So
There's
that was
Mickham.
good.
Hey,
day,
hearing you
Mickham.
guys talk about LA just makes me think of The Doors and The Terminator and other movies and music.
But well, the last time I flew into California, it was into the desert. I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Palm Springs.
Palm Springs, yes.
Okay.
That was for the UAW classes and stuff like that. They had a big UAW.
All the way out in
rally.
California?
Well, our region was everything west of the Mississippi. So California, it's really surprising how many cars were being made like on the other side of the Mississippi. Because there's like 13 groups on this side of the Mississippi and one on the other side. And I mean, we were half professors because we had all the professors were UAW. Well, I don't know if all the professors, but we had a lot of UAW professors. And then we had aerospace was also in the UAW. So we had aerospace engineers.
Did
Not
Lance
that
sleep
anybody
in here?
cares.
Hey, there's Sleep. I missed you coming in, buddy.
Hi, Lance. Boy, I wish I knew what Lance ate for Christmas dinner.
I bet it had barbecue sauce on it.
Or smoked or something. It's probably amazing. He maybe he did smoked prime rib.
Or smoked turkey.
Did you see George told you to swing on by if he's
Yep.
if you're nearby? Yeah,
Yeah, gave him a thumbs up.
cool.
Yes.
And then
Thank you, Mary.
who said I missed, but who said it? Babies are a lot more durable than you think. Oh, that's Cam Jam. This I know because I did drop my youngest daughter right in front of my mother-in-law. I was doing the old spinning her around in my arms, just having her do ups and whoop, hit her head. I'm like, oh!
That soft spot thing, man, freaks me out. I'm not dealing with soft spots.
George is eating pork ribs barbecue right now.
Oh my gosh. And George is another amazing griller. Dr. Anthony, did you ever get to eat any of his grilled food?
Never. He never invited me.
Skippy! Mr. Skippity Doodah.
Hola.
He didn't know you wrestled.
Yeah. UAW.
Where do you think he got his
Yep.
screen name from?
I was the shop steward.
He's big bad.
I was also the
Yeah.
delegate. I was a
Bad
delegate
Luga.
too. I was asked the WCW asked me to try out at the power plant though. That was where they recruited people. And I was like, I have a photo studio. I can't be doing this. But I dressed up and I was acting real dorky with the kids and giving them high fives and stuff. and this guy named Hugh Morris. He used to be like in charge of recruitment, and so he would walk around the crowd looking for big guys, and I was a lot healthier back then, but yeah, he was like, "You got what it takes, kid," and it's like, well, thanks, but no, I don't. I don't have the time. I don't
really
have the
don't.
time.
You don't want to get beat up. You
Oh,
know,
and they hurt their backs and everything
yeah.
too. Bad. But
Yeah, I forgot I was
asked,
hosting. I can click on these things.
I was also asked to play offensive line for a semi-pro football team, and that sounds really impressive. Semi-pro. That means you pay them to play.
Yeah.
You know, it's not really pro at all. It and but I got asked to be an offensive lineman on the St. Louis team, and I never did that too because I'm like, I've got weddings booked every weekend. How am I supposed to play football on the weekend if I'm shooting weddings?
Oh,
I
that's
would have
bad,
loved to.
man.
I would have
The soft spot
loved to play football
is
again.
death. As long as you're not literally trying to push your thumbs in to touch their brain.
Oh my God, that's so
That was
disgusting.
that was to you.
That's so gross, Mary. I can't even believe that people use brushes on their heads. I mean, it's so gross. Yeah. I've never changed a diaper in my life either.
No? Oh, jeez. You ain't
No?
lived until you change a diaper that's got poop coming up both ends and up their back.
Now
And then
wait,
they're
you
peeing
say I
out. They're
haven't
peeing.
lived.
You're doing it.
Is that a good thing?
That's awesome. That's a story you can go take to your grave.
Yeah, well, I might end up in my grave if I did it. And it's really strange. Like I can clean my cat's kitty litter, but if I have to clean somebody else's kitty litter, I gag.
I think they started off in San Francisco, Mickham, but they probably migrated south where the action was. But I don't know that to be true. I've always been a fan, but not a creeper. So I don't know. I don't follow them like that. Six says she don't have no kids. She's a loner, but a diaper changing is so gross. Glad I've never had to do that. Not even for a niece or a nephew or a friend or nothing.
You are so much better off that you've never done it because then you can say that you haven't done it
Right.
and you're cool like me.
Being a jerk to a live. Being a jerk to a live with
No, being a jerk live.
with
Being a jerk to live. Live, yeah. I'm
to live
confused.
with. I got it.
Yeah.
Being a jerk to live with ain't bad. Never did diaper duty or duty.
Well,
That was it makes sense now that I've read it correctly,
Yeah.
but man, getting there was hard.
Nancy B in Tennessee's here.
Nancy B,
Hiya,
we were
Nancy.
just talking about you last hour about
I think
how
you
we
went
might
to
be we
bed.
might be gathering here in a month and a half or so.
No, she was watching a really good football game. Oh,
Who?
and her team lost. So I'm
Who?
sorry to mention that.
Who lost?
Georgia
Who-
lost.
To whom? I forgot who they were playing.
They're playing Mississippi, I think.
Not my kids, not changing their diapers.
Yeah, I can't believe Alabama and Georgia got knocked off today.
Yeah, SEC.
Alabama got humiliated.
Yeah, Ole Miss beat them. Yeah.
Yeah, they have not been good the last few years.
That's awesome. I like seeing Alabama not good. And that's nothing personal. It's just personal because they destroy all my teams. But I like Alabama as a state. I was going to move to Alabama before I hurt my back. And you know what? I have changed a diaper, my own diaper. Because when I hurt my back, I was really messed up for a while there and I had diapers. That was pretty bad.
That's that. Yeah. I wouldn't admit to that, Ed. Okay.
Well,
right?
it's something that happens. I'm just glad that I'm not in a wheelchair today.
That's true.
They said there was like a 50-50 chance that I would never walk again. So can't run, but I can walk.
Cheryl says it's
Whit
about
made,
time for some shut-eye. Typing is
Whit
getting
made fun of
difficult.
me.
I did. I totally. He and I were down in Chattanooga, and we ran across the street. And when I say run, I use that term loosely.
Can't,
I wasn't sure what Ed was doing, but he was all wonky.
well, I can't see when I walk, I have to concentrate to walk because I have no feeling in this leg. So I have to, and I can't go any faster than walking. So if I run, it's more like I'm jumping on my left.
That leg is dragging behind him.
Yeah, I'm
just kind of
I'm
flopping out there.
I'm running or jumping with my left and using my right leg just to not fall over. It's pathetic. So kids,
Oh,
if you find out your back is hurt and your doctor says it's nothing, go get a second opinion because sometimes it's not nothing.
correct.
I was told it was just arthritis and it was a lot worse. So, yep.
Just don't
But if
breathe
that
when
didn't
doing
happen, I
beverage
wouldn't be here with
changes.
you guys. I would still be working in an auto factory. I'd be in Huntsville right now working.
Yeah, right. Because you're not near old enough to be retired in a normal world, or if had things not deteriorated on you.
Yep. Well,
So
let's talk about positive things.
betas, I don't do betas anymore because they are so disease ridden. I suppose the wild caught are pretty okay, but
Yeah,
I have not had a beta live longer than 2 years in probably 20 years in the last dozen attempts. And my first couple lived like 7 or 8 years, which I expect and I do not get. So I'm not spending $70 and $80 for a fish that's going to live 2 years. I just won't.
70, 80. What kind of bed are you buying?
7 or 8.
Oh, I thought it said 70 or 80.
I'd be dead.
well, I had a placat that lived maybe 3 years, but it was getting tumors real bad. And it's like, it just makes me sad to see a fish get cancer.
Yeah, they're a mess. They're genetically they've overbred them and just not good. What did Steve say? Just don't breathe. Oh yeah, that is good advice for sure and for sure. But even the wild caught aren't wild caught anymore. They breed somewhere. They're bred somewhere. But God dang it, it keeps jumping on me. But they're listed as a wild variety. Well,
yeah. I think though that the fancy ones have just been, once they get a fancy one to look beautiful, then they try to just mass produce that one. I think the wild ones are lucky enough to be able to not be
maculatus
line bred.
When they're just big enough, you'll need a smaller tank than you're used to. Well, a lot of fish have problems with diseases. That's true, but not just betas. Right, but not the ones I keep. Most of the time, I do have a bent arowana, but that could have been on me. I don't know.
And Six, we don't want to say that you shouldn't have betas. I
mean,
no.
I am
huge in the
definitely not saying
population,
that.
and people love them to death.
Yeah,
but I'm just I'm a live bear type guy, And this guy is a cichlid type guy, and this guy is a discus guy, I guess.
Yeah.
He's a Peruvian guy.
Yeah,
Yep.
he likes all the stuff from South America.
But I think he also likes things from Asia.
Yep.
I've never heard him say that the Asian fish suck.
I've never said
There's
that.
there's a bunch of names that I can't say.
Appy Appy is now actually has a species name to it, but Hendra mahachensis, Parasphony, and several others.
What is
Those are all
Appa?
those are
Appa
all
Appa is a
feathers?
beautiful little red, small red betta.
Oh yeah, Dr. Anthony used to be in the breeding
IBC.
clubs.
Yep. I have my plaques from the IBC.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
George is going to go with rice fish this coming summer and hopefully hit the jackpot.
Oh,
Yeah, the jackpot. Yeah.
I want to try some rice fish too. Nancy B sent me some rice fish eggs, and I think the guppy fry ate them as soon as they hatched because I didn't get a single fry. And I had pulled the larger guppies out, but I figured, oh, the guppy fry will be okay. But I mean, I think they had like 2 weeks of life on them, and they grew quicker and swallowed them quick. And I feel terrible. Nancy Prey will never trust me to her fish again.
Dr. Oh my God, my brain doesn't work. What's the other doctor?
Dr. Ted?
Dr. Ted?
Dr. Ted, yeah. Dr. Tubb. He sent me 5 platinum rice fish. I lost one, but those are actually like almost they give like an inner light off from above. I mean, they are so bright to look at from above. I really dig them. I just got to get the rosy reds out of there because I think they're eating fry because I didn't get one baby. Unless they're all males, maybe.
That's how it is with my all I have is female Liberty Mollies.
George says, check out BW Aquatics. He has some on his website.
My Liberty Mollies are probably getting too old to have babies now. I've had them for over 3 years. That's a decent amount of time for a Molly.
I don't even know what the lifespan is of a Molly.
I would guess it's like probably 2 to 4 or 5 years, something like that. So, I mean, these Mollies look a little more wild than normal ones, so maybe they have a little bit longer life. I don't know.
That was you has a question for you, Dr. Anthony. What's your favorite Asian fish, if you have one, or can choose only one?
I answered it in chat. It's Shallow-eye, which is one of the sparkling grammies. I caught some in Siem Reap, Cambodia that were just gorgeous, reds, blues. And unfortunately, I put them in a bucket to bring them back, but the guy I was with also used that same bucket to put some snakeheads in. So needless to say, the snakeheads ate the little sparkling grammies.
There are some beautiful snakeheads out there, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good night, Danny V. Good to see you. I appreciate you stopping in. Glad things are getting better, even if it's a long road. No eggs.
Nobody noticed
rice
this
fish
because I'm
want.
melting stuff.
Import
You've
some
been
from
melting-
Japan there, George.
You've been melting stuff for a while. Steve, since I
No.
started feeding more, frozen, my betta lifespans are now going into the 3rd year. I wish that would work for me.
Well, what do you feed them?
Well, I guess technically it's not live food, but I do frozen live. Frozen. I do bloodworms and brine shrimp.
Well, that should be good.
So this is the Nocturnal Tank Show with Ed,
Hey,
Craft Ed.
well, a lot of people get into that situation and need that kind of care, and it can be embarrassing for any in them. I think I missed part of that conversation.
They're talking about adult diapers.
The eggs I sent Ed were from my blue something.
Miyukis.
Mayukis. They breed very true. Not those. They didn't breed at all.
They didn't breed at all. Didn't even hatch.
I put a ring camera on my Rio Para bristle tank. Lights went out and I can see them for the first time in months. I knew they were in there because of all the poop.
You get a fish just to see the poop.
Yep.
I've got a fish like that, though. I can't say anything. I see its tail because it's too big to completely hide.
There's Shirley again. Hello, Shirley. Roar.
Hola, Shirley.
Wait, go back to that one on Sevilla Steve. Got his glass catfish to breed.
I did get. Oh,
man.
That's impressive.
Yeah. They're not easy fish to breed.
What's the hardest part? Feeding them? Like keeping the babies fed, or is it
just getting them to breed? I mean, it's not a common occurrence in the aquarium.
You know, most people look at Big Steve. People look at Big Steve and they just say he's a big goofball, but he's actually pretty good with fish.
Hey, Moneyless Maven Aquatics.
And I know that's like calling the pot red, not red, black, by me saying he just looks like a big guy.
Red. Hey.
Some people say that bloodworms can cause deadly bloating in bettas. Well, maybe that's what I was doing wrong. I know I haven't had any luck with them. I mean, this is how bad it is. The betta I got when I first got married was 1990. We got married in 92, and I got it that same year. And I had that until probably 6 months into living here, which was we moved in November of 99, so I probably had it into the 2000s. I had it in a vase with a pothos plant in it. That's all. No heater, no air, no nothing, no filtration. Lived for 7-8 years. Then I got, talking to you guys, and you got to have at least 10 gallons. You got to have a filter and a heater, blah, blah, blah. I have all that stuff. They live 2 years. I'm like, what the hell?
And it all depends. When you buy an adult betta in a store, you don't know how old it is.
That's true too.
Right.
Yeah, but you just don't.
I mean, I'm rolling.
Way to go, Whip.
I never gave my bettas bloodworms, just a rotation of brine shrimp, hikari. They did get some floating pellets.
I imagine
the mini ones.
I think I gave mine bloodworms because I give all my Corey's bloodworms. I give my Beischer's jumbo bloodworms. I give my
Oh, shucks.
Red Devil bloodworms. They really like it.
The Red Devil? You must be feeding them while they're still froze in a block, right?
Yeah, I just drop the block in and he devours it. I give him pellets too, though. It's not just that. But it's jumbo bloodworms, not normal bloodworms.
Yeah, that's true of a lot of fish. People who pay big money for African cichlids because they're putting them in an established tank. You have no idea. That thing could be on its last leg when you get it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you see, and it's what's so goofy about our fantasy, our hobby, is people pay more for the adults, and yet they're about to die, or they're already grown up. You should want to get the juveniles so you can watch them grow and get the max life out of them.
In a perfect world, but the problem is, like myself or African cichlid keepers, you can't put a baby in with an established, a full adult tank already. You know what I mean? You can't.
Oh.
You have to buy them big so that they don't immediately get consumed. And processed.
Yeah, I get that. I've been guilty of it in the past where I bought angelfish that were full size just so they would be okay with my discus that I put in with them. Because I didn't want little angels with a big discus.
Sorry,
Dr. Anthony, if that makes you mad.
That doesn't make me mad.
Don't usually become a problem unless the fish
never talk to you again.
Well, it was only the stupid discus that didn't want to breed.
Hey, no discus is stupid. Take that back.
They're just community discus.
That's not what you said to. I don't see him around anymore, but when you used to give bald guy, what? God dang it, my brain! Stop it!
Oh,
you got to start remembering Paulie.
Paul Soltero.
Yo, Paulie! Do I forget him?
I miss Paul.
Dr. Anthony, I have a question. Why only rice fish breeders use that word, bacteria?
Photosynthetic bacteria in Japan, and in here we don't. I don't know. I think it's hard to maintain. So that's a good question, George. And I can honestly say I don't know.
That has to hurt just a little bit.
Dr. Anthony, have you been to Japan very often?
I've been twice. Been there twice.
Was it pretty neat?
Yeah. Yep.
I would love to go to Japan.
Yeah, I visited some of the fish stores the second time I was there. Really, really nice fish stores.
Curly.
Hey, I resemble that comment.
There's this guy named Michael's Fish Room, and he works for Nissan, so he goes to Japan often. And he used to do lots of videos of the different pet stores there, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think he stopped going over there after not the Civil War, the COVID.
The COVID.
Yes, you should, George, if it's that beneficial. It may just add a lot more pigments to the fish too. Not because they're photosynthetic, glow in the dark, so to speak, but probably better for them.
Dr. Anthony, have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons?
I never have. I don't know anything about D&D. I've watched you guys a few times play.
It'd be cooler if you did.
When
Yeah,
I was in school, they used to call the guys that played Dungeons and Dragons because they would just hang out in like one dorm room, all six of them, all the time. And
J-Rock.
we called them the Squids. But I liked Dungeons and Dragons, but I wasn't gonna hang out in a little room all the time and with 5 other guys, a room about the size of this. But isn't that terrible that we called them the Squids?
yeah.
I'll be looking for a J-Rock.
And you're one of them, and you were making fun of them.
Yeah. See how he is.
Well, I'm a cool one. I just play.
Besides being hard to create the breeding atmosphere for the glass cats, it's almost impossible to sex them, and it just jumped way off the screen on me. Sex them, so you start with 4 and see which 2 do the deed.
Oh, they do something.
Do they need, good water conditions? What kind of water conditions?
Ouch.
Happy New Year, buddy.
J-Rock does stuff.
J-Rock.
The only thing I know about D&D is what I've seen on Cobra Kai and Stranger Things. Cobra Kai has
What is
D&D in
Cobra
it?
Kai?
Is
that
my
that,
cousin's?
Karate Kid?
Yeah,
That Karate Kid?
modern day Karate Kid, or today's world Karate Kid.
One of my cousins used to play D&D. One time I saw him and his friends, and there was one guy just rolling the dice and, wouldn't let anybody see what the dice were coming up. And it was like, what's this guy doing?
Cool. Oh, unless he was the dungeon master.
Yeah, he was a dungeon master. Yeah.
But if he has to hide the dice like that, he ought to just make the numbers up himself.
Yeah. But this was when I was in high school.
This week, while we were playing on Chris's Aqua Zone, some guy came on and said, "Oh no, another D&D group that plays with girls."
I'm like, no way.
Did you see that, Whip? He only wanted to watch guys play. Like, gosh.
Nancy's she says, yeah, you should hear how Ed talks about fish nerds at the toy conventions. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
He talks bad about the toy nerds here with the fish people, so
Oh, I don't talk bad about the fish or the toy people. I'm trying to get in with the toy people. They haven't let me up on a stream yet.
Those dirty dogs.
And I keep saying, I have a channel. It's fish, but I have a channel. I know how to, you can trust me to be on a panel, and they're just like, they ignore me. And it's like a private show for only members, and they still won't let me join them.
Maybe you come off as too needy.
I don't know. I like write funny jokes and stuff in the tech or in the chat.
I was asleep when you were talking for the last 5 minutes.
What are we watching? I just heard a British woman.
That was my wife. That was my wife talking to me.
Oh my gosh! Does she
You've
use
been
a
on
British
that thing
accent
for
when
a
she's in
long
California?
time.
Yeah.
I missed that comment, Ed. So sad and stupid.
You
The
missed
girls are the best players. He missed it.
it? Hey, speak for yourself. He is. I think the Dark Elf is my favorite guy that plays.
So there you go.
Okay.
This is 6.5 to 7 pH. Water changes that get cooler down into the 60-degree range.
Neutral to soft and cool water. That's awesome.
And they think you're a squid.
They probably do. And then we all have fish tanks behind us, so you'd think that they would really like us. Oh well. We have
Xanadu, it keeps messing me up.
Crowd. And Muppet likes to watch us too. Good day, Muppet.
You can change your handles, Xanadu. Yeah, I think you're allowed to do that every so often. I don't think you can do it like every day or anything, but I think you can do it on a semi-regular basis. I mean, I see it, other channels do it all. Hell, Melvin changes his channel name all the time.
Nico is kind of crabby right now because he's not the biggest boy cat in the house anymore.
Crabby or just tired because he is sleeping on camera. Oh, now he might be awake. I can't tell him. Those eyes are pretty slanted.
He's not facing me. He's facing kind of the other monitor today instead of our monitor. He's looking at Whip over here because Whip is like right there and he's looking at you there. Now he's looking at us.
Yeah.
It's very confusing because
Xanadu says, Nico looks so crabby. And then Six says,
See?
to me, he looks content. Content.
He's looking right at Whip.
Oh, yeah.
he was
right.
looking right at Whip, but normally he looks at this or this monitor instead of that one.
Glass cats were easier than the
J-Barb.
J-Barb?
Never heard of J-Barbs.
Are you becoming a master breeder? Maybe he already is a master breeder and we just haven't been giving him the respect we should.
Could be.
You know, Big Steve, when you become a master breeder at the Clash, you should walk around in like a graduation robes.
Oh, I'm looking at the J-Barbs. Nice looking little fish. Barbus J. Male looks
Did
pretty
you look
nice.
it up?
Yeah, I looked it up. Little barb, black, red, red with black stripes. It's an African barb.
Oh, I'm going to send a photo of some crazy Cory cats that I saw on Facebook today, and they're swimming. So I don't think they're like digitally enhanced. Let me see. I'm going to send it to Facebook. And then I'll share my Facebook. Okay, now it's shared. Are you sitting on my mouse? Nope, there it is.
Wow. That was a bad one.
Okay, give me 1 minute.
Whatever you said in the last 30 to 45 seconds, I missed.
Oh, I'm bringing up these colorful Cory cats. Oh my gosh. And it like fits perfect on the screen. Now I know the perfect size photo to share with you guys. Let's see, where's share? There. Share. Now you have to share. You have to push share button.
I don't really want to.
Look at that.
What do they run though? Like $80, $90, $500? What do they run?
I don't know, but they're like, what's it called when Congo Tetras have that iridescence on it? What's that called? That when it shows different colors?
Iridescence.
Yeah, these guys like iridescent bodies. These Cory cats. Have you ever seen a Cory cat like that?
No, the body looks like they're like a scleromastrix or something. But some of the Brocas cats look very different as juveniles than they do as adults.
Wow.
Like the big green Brocas, it's beautiful as a juvenile, but just a big old ugly green Cory when it's adult.
Well, that's a shame because these things were awesome.
But I don't know what these are. So
they had a video. It looks like AU Whoa, watch out. He was kicking my tea off the table. Aquatics. AURA Aquatics. They sell them. If anybody can go there and find out what they're called.
Do you know what the
Let's see if I can do
CW
it.
is?
Where do you see CW?
That's, I mean, the scientific name, like
Oh.
plecos are L, 047 or.
I just took a
You don't-
picture of these for myself to look at later. Just like if I see a really pretty picture, I just save it to look at.
Yeah,
And
but now you need,
I wasn't
now you need
planning
to
on
be able to
sharing
know
it.
what it is. Many of the Cory cats get iridescent when in the sunlight. Next week, to start 2026, I'll be delivering lots of Congo tetras, red ghost tetras, and rainbow cichlids to 7 local fish stores.
AURA Aquatics is an awful lot of pools, swimming pools.
Yeah, it's auraquarium.com, but I don't see their
It looks like AURA.
oh, the auraquarium.com.
It's
But,
on my
Please,
they're
while we
Facebook
find
friends of
this
mine.
website.
Let's see, maybe I'll click images and see if any fish pop, and then I'll go to the website that way.
Woo! Remember how I said I wasn't tired?
I think
Yes?
you are now.
Are you getting tired?
I'm getting
Yeah, I wish it's somebody's Facebook that's a friend of mine. So if somebody's a friend of mine, they would see it too. But I don't really know how Facebook works because it's very confusing. Well, nuts.
Well,
Maybe that's
nuts.
not a U. It's so the gold letters right over those gold rocks, and it's hard to see. But it really looks like it's well, let's go to Facebook.
Looking at tiny fish really makes Webb tired. It does. You get me, Nancy. You get me.
Well, now we know how to get him to go to sleep.
Macom says Aurora Aquatics, maybe? They're definitely not emerald Corys.
Is it aquarium or no? It's aquatics. Aquatic.
I've never
Well-
seen such a Cory before. Every fish photo on www.auraaquarium.com has the contrast cranked up to 1,000%, so maybe not what they really look like.
So you highlight it
Ooh.
after you read it, huh?
Yeah, well, because I'm stupid. I keep forgetting I can do it. I've been on so many of Ed's streams where I can't click on anything. I forget that I can't.
Oh, Dean has one of those dogs that has 2 colored eyes.
A Brocus?
Yeah, Brocus, the genus of the big green Cory.
Well, I don't know.
Astia, how you doing?
I bet you she could figure it out.
Hey, she's from Arkansas. Maybe she won the lottery.
Yeah, that's right. Although if she did, I don't know what she's doing here.
I can't. That's going to be one of my trips this year. Is going to be to Arkansas to see my nephew.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty good seeing him. I think he's about to get engaged to his.
You cut him off, Whip?
I hit buttons. Come back, Ed. Come back. I tried to get rid of the share, and I
You
kicked him
got
out
rid of
too.
his share, huh?
And he probably doesn't have the link because it's in his old show.
Doesn't know how to do it.
God dang it! Sorry. Hold, please.
You killed Timmy.
Oh no! You killed Kitty. Whip must really hate family. I really don't. I was just trying to get rid of the Cory cats. Whoops. Just mid-sentence. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh no, and his internet dropped.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, so maybe it wasn't me. Maybe okay, maybe I'm like, wow, that was weird. All I did was get rid of the Cory cats and he dropped off. So it's you and me. Tell me a
Just
story.
you and me. So
Come on, Xanadu. Come on, man. It's easy. I figured it out. And if I can do it, you can do it.
Pennywise
It
said
doesn't
he
hate you.
put the image in chat GTP and said it was emerald Corys.
Well, those are Jeremy's probably right then. It's probably because they jacked it up.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen an emerald look like that.
Robert Steiger, I would say Congo Tetris. They're big enough where the convict and the firemouth won't get to them.
Yeah, and generally, convicts can be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but firemouth, I've never really had them get overly aggressive.
Yeah.
So,
You don't get that, Whip?
yes,
Okay.
I am old enough to get that reference.
The bratty punks
Thanks
used
for
to say.
dropping. I did. Chattanooga Ed is in the chat. I gave you the link again in text. I just did. It's right above. I know you hate to scroll up though, buddy.
Yeah, he lied. Your internet dropped. Uh-huh. Yeah, you poked his soft spot. That's what happened.
With my female jaguar is about 12 to 14 inches. Yeah, inches. Now in my 300-gallon with several other South American and Central American cichlids, and I can just about hand feed her. How old? I mean, how old is that fish? Because at 3 years old, mine is roughly. I mean, I last time I measured her or him, probably pushing about 15 inches right now, and he's only in a 150. But he almost. I mean, he was just hair. They were in there for like 3 years, perfectly fine, no problems. And then I came home, and my Oscar was just, you know how they get that when they get beat up too bad, they turn like white fuzzy.
Yeah.
His whole body, like both sides, his whole body, that thing just beat the snot out of him. And that was the biggest Oscar I've ever had in my life. That thing was close to 15 inches as well. There he is. Sorry, Ed.
It's all right. I found you on here.
I tried to get rid of the Cory cats, and apparently I just dropped you both at the same with the one click.
I thought I had lost internet because I looked over here and went to the picture of the Corey cat on Facebook, and I was like, wait, where's the YouTube? And then I saw YouTube's behind it, so I clicked it, and I saw you guys still talking. So it's like, I don't know what's going on.
It was all whip. It was all whip.
It was me. It
Oh,
was
well.
100% me. Oh, his female jag is 12 to 14. That is a big female.
Well, I thought the females were generally bigger when it comes to jaguars, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, James had a big one and a small boy.
'Cause, yeah, I tried to do the male female thing, but the female was so little that he just kicked the crap out of it. And then I ended up giving it to OFR.
Bob Kaler had a Jack Dempsey, and the female Cobalt, she was gigantic, but her little husband was a little guy, like half her size. I don't know. Are
Maybe
Jack
I'm wrong.
Dempsey's related to? Well, I mean, still, maybe it just.
They're in the same water. I mean, Jack Dempsey's and Jaguars are both Central American.
Maybe it's just the fact that they're in captivity, in a fish tank, so they have to mate with whoever's around. She's not going to be choosy on her boyfriend. She has to stick with a little guy because that's all she can get.
Would be, although usually in my experience, they just kill each other if they don't like each other. One of your favorite things about keeping cichlids, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Bob was really good about keeping fish that aren't supposed to be kept together. He even had 2 dragon puffers together. He had lots of different cichlids that weren't supposed to be together with each other. He even did bettas, 3 bettas in one 40 long. And they all had like little zones where they lived. So good job, Bob,
Well,
wherever you are.
I've maintained the idea that given space, they have to be able to live together because it's not like they have section places in the rice paddies. So,
and then if you see like I'm a member of, or I'm sub to a guy that's in Singapore that breeds bettas, and he has like tubs of them, and there's thousands or hundreds of them, maybe not thousands, but in one tub. And because there's so many, I think it just breaks up aggression so much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have seen where people will throw like 100 of them in a tank. Paul Cafaro
Well,
tried
sororities,
that.
they're all that way.
No, this was boys
Male?
and girls. Yeah, and he never really elaborated on it, but that tank went away shortly after he got it. So I don't know if it went sideways or he just got bored with it. But
You might have to do lots of cleaning too.
Personal nose and
Infrared.
Yes,
camera.
I read it in my head, but I was going to say, if you did it here, Skip, it won't show because it doesn't let non-mods post links. Nancy's just trying to get us to fight. See, when you said that, I think Whip dropped me. I think Whip dropped me. He did, Ed. He said he said when you talk about your family.
I'll try not to talk about my family.
Stir that pot, Nancy. Stir it.
I'm sorry, Whip.
He doesn't like your nephew, I think. That's all it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I love all my nephews. They're awesome.
How about is it your niece or cousin?
It's my niece-in-law.
Okay.
It's the husband or the wife of one of them.
Okay.
Oh my God, I got really far behind.
Oh my gosh, John's here. I was going to ask John if he would like to come up tonight, but I had I invited like 4 other people because I like doing fish versus fish with 4 guys up here. And then we
At least
also,
4, right?
and
Yeah.
yeah, and Dr. Anthony and Whip were the only people that notified me in time, really, that they were coming up. So I didn't know if the other ones would come or not. So I was afraid to keep inviting. If people don't say no, then I know that they're not. But otherwise, we could have 10 people, and then that's just insane. 4's like my goal.
Yeah. I mean, it just makes things easier all the way around. And then
I want
sometimes
Big Steve to come up with us someday.
guys come in late and screw everything up.
Well,
I'm not pointing any fingers.
What I do now?
I've got things I'm doing. I can't get to your live show on time.
Oh, that was
the people.
that
People are
was
paying me
before-
to do.
that was Fishtoberfest stuff.
Oh, that's right.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not pointing at me because I came to his stream an hour late yesterday on
Yeah,
Saturday.
that was I was gonna go an hour, and he shows up right at the hour mark. So I'm like, oh, we'll do another hour, I guess, because I didn't have nothing to do. And or
You ended up
actually,
going
I said,
3. Didn't you go 3
then I ended up
hours?
going
Yeah.
3. Yeah,
Yeah.
For some
that whole day
reason,
was
I thought
messed
we were
up.
going to go at 4. I kept thinking 4 o'clock for some reason. And then you ended up going at 12 or something.
Yeah, I went early because we were going somewhere
I got you.
in the afternoon or in the evening. I think I was going to go see a band.
Well, I'm a dummy.
It worked out. Well, for 2 of us. Dr. Anthony's like, I must have missed the invite. I'm like, nope, I just didn't send one out. On those pop-ups, I'm like, I don't know who to send them to. So usually people have lives that they're living.
He knows I don't.
Although you're retired, so you're probably done with all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't have a life anymore.
Oh, you go out of the country.
Yeah, but well, I'm here. I
need
don't have a life.
I need to get my passport updated because I don't know if it's been so many years.
They're
And
good
if
for
You only get
10.
10. Yeah, you get
Get
10.
10. That's it.
I bet you it's expired. And my niece might get married on a cruise ship. So I'll have to make sure I get that passport.
I don't know if you need one on a cruise ship. That's international waters. Nobody owns that.
Well, but they go to islands or different
Oh
places.
yeah, if you're going to get off the cruise ship, you got to have one probably. So Big Steve said he was just checking his messages and to make sure he didn't miss you. So let him know.
Oh, I didn't invite you because I didn't know if I'd already got 1 million people or.
He really didn't
we
want
didn't
you,
quite-
Big Steve. He told us
Oh.
backstage, no. I'm going to say I invited him. I'm going to invite him, but I don't ever want him on.
No, you'll be the first one I ask, and then I'll ask John. Even though I probably should ask John on holidays because he always seems to be working, and tonight he must be off tomorrow. So I should have asked John.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
John's a really rare one to be able to get because of his working hours.
There's
John
Janice
knows a lot about fish too.
coming in during our overtime hour here. I can't wait to retire and be done with life. Wait, that sounds bad.
Well, I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, Ed.
There are
when did
days
you
that I
retire?
think, man,
you were retired in your 40s, right?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was maybe 49, 48. I don't know. When I got
You've
it,
been
I
retired
worked
for
for a
as long
year.
as I've known you, right?
Yeah, whatever year it happened was I worked a year longer than I should have. because they wanted me to not work at all. They said, if you keep going, you're going to be in a wheelchair, but it was negotiations. And I knew I'd be in an office like room for about 4 months. So I just kept it going. And then I had like 5 weeks of vacation. So I'd work every other day till the end of the year. And then I put in all my vacation for the following year. And then I quit on the last day.
You quit? Just quit?
Well, I didn't quit, but I retired on that last day after using all the vacation.
Happy New Year, Janice.
But yeah, it was not by plan though. I was top seniority. I'd been there for 25 years. And it's pretty cool to be a shop steward and to be top seniority and do what you want. And I actually had it set up so I was going to be leaving St. Louis and moving to Huntsville because I was taking a supervisor job.
Ah,
But
$1,500.
you
Well,
got to be able to drive a forklift if you're a supervisor.
It really depends.
I flew
What's
to
that?
Florida and back for $147.
Well, but you can fly cheap, but you can't take any bags.
I remember when TWA used to have like deals where you could get round trip flights to New York for $99.
I remember flying TWA when I was a graduate student to the Middle East for my research, and it cost me $750 round trip. But that was, well, almost 40 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, TWA's headquarters was in St. Louis, so that's why that was the big air flight we used to take. Even though my sister worked for Southwest, but she was just like in their terminal, like for booking people.
Mm.
So I guess they have to have so many employees everywhere. Like Delta's headquarters is in Minneapolis, but they have to have employees at every hub they've got. And the hub people for Delta are a lot nicer in St. Louis than they are there. Last time I flew through with Delta, I ended the contract with Delta with our union because they had me do a stop off in Minnesota, and they said there wasn't enough room in the overheads for my bag. And I'm like, everything I have is in this bag. My keys, everything. Just let me take the bag. And they're like, oh, we promise we'll get it to St. Louis when you get off. Well, there was the ice storm in St. Louis. So they sent it to my bag to Atlanta. And they forced me to skip my flight to St. Louis that night. Oh, it was a mess. And so then I get to St. Louis and they said, oh, we'll just have your bag delivered to your house. And I'm like, I would love that, except my car's in the parking lot and my keys are in my bag. And they're like, oh, you should never put your keys in the bag. And I said, that's what I told this girl. But she still booked it. So I was pretty mad. And then they wouldn't give us food vouchers in Minnesota to eat at the terminal because we're there for like 20 hours. They said, no, we don't do food vouchers anymore at Delta. And when I went to St. Louis and I had to wait for the bag to fly up from Atlanta, they gave me food vouchers. So I ate breakfast and lunch in St. Louis waiting for it.
But we don't do that anymore.
Yeah. So, not a fan of Delta.
Every time I get top seniority, I end up messing up and getting promoted or transferred to better position and lose the seniority that matters.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about being union. I can move all over the place. Right now, I don't know enough about the other companies, but within my union, I have to be pretty close to the top dog for because I've been there 34 years now. So I mean, it's not like half those guys aren't even as old as I've been working there.
Yeah. Well, I was 25 years, but I was on third shift. If I was on day shift, I'd be right in the middle of the pack. You know, all the people with a lot of seniority are in day shift, but I like night shift, so that was cool with me. But I was going to lose I guess I was going to lose my seniority when I became management, you know, but it's good to retire with a management job. So, and I would be a lot closer to home. I mean, Huntsville's only like a couple hours from Chattanooga. Oh, well, things happen.
Oh well, yep.
And I'm not allowed to drive forklifts anymore, so I couldn't get that job because a manager has to be able to drive a forklift if, you know, if the employees don't show up or something happens, or if there's an accident and you have to do something with a forklift, and I'm not allowed to be on a forklift. Oh well, just life.
Yep. You roll with it. Well, gentlemen, I think I'm going to pull the plug.
Here's Nico.
So we'll see y'all. I'll be on Saturday on my regular hours. You two are, of course, invited. If I don't send you the link,
Yeah, sure.
remind
Yeah,
me.
sure. Yeah,
Remind me.
sure. Okay.
I am not good at that stuff. I think I've made that clear. Go see Jeff Pelham. I think he's still streaming. If you're not already over there, we'll talk to y'all later and
Okay.
have a great weekend. Bye.